There we go. Oh, I'm missing this one. Some more. Hey, not very well. Add a bit more. It's 6 for average. To break pre-market highs here. It's 8:30. I'll just a little bit more off. For 5,000 shares here. Okay. On. Just locking in a few more profits. Let's scale up. 23 is now our average cost. Get out. First candle to break a new low. Bounce on the 20. Okay. How are we gonna bounce here? Quite a bit of support there at 15, 16. Yesterday wasn't a bad day. Little Dunker's mind donuts. You probably only got the first session. We made that 10k back. Afternoon MC. Dunker's mini donuts. All right, I'm gonna have to get out of this. Doesn't hold at 8. Big sell-off. I was expecting it to hold at 8. get it. Okay, we'll try again. Yeah, so we trading Revlon. It had a nice little move up yesterday. If you look at it on the 15-minute, you can see yesterday. So come back. This was yesterday's market. So we got out, what, 11 o'clock-ish? So it was still selling, pulling back and selling off, and then it made this huge move up and allowed us to get green, not just green on Revlon, but green on the day. We made over 7,000 on Revlon yesterday, after being 5,000 down on Revlon. So we had, you know, good 12k swing in our favour. Although saying that, we didn't actually make any money yesterday. We were 570 on the trade profit, but we were over 1,000 down after commissions and transaction fees, etc. So yeah, Revlon turned it around for us. We've already been trading this last half an hour as well, so it's got volatility, that's for sure. Oh, it's gone without me. Get filled. I got filled that time. What are we in? Look for 20. Take profits at like 820. That's what I'm looking for. No, it's gone quiet. The volume died right off this week on Clean. $15 on the ask. We're looking for 20. And back a little bit. Yeah, we tried trading Clean yesterday just because it's Clean, and the volume wasn't heavy. It cost us $4,500 yesterday just trading it because of history with it. And that's a good advertisement to say, don't get married to a stock. Trade it on the price action, not on the history or the relationship you've had with it, either historically or recently. There's a bit of support there at $8. Don't get married to the stock, yeah. I should create a merch store. Absolutely not very well. Absolutely, totally agree with that. Don't get married to a stock. If don't fall in love with a stock if you want to be a successful trader. Just because what's good yesterday doesn't mean it's going to be good today. Same with Revlon, was great yesterday. Doesn't mean it's going to be good today, although it's heavily shorted, like nearly 38% shorted. So there's a major short squeeze potential on this one as well. Not quite as big as Redbox, but Redbox, the volume's died off a little bit on Redbox as well, so not trading that right now. Oh, stop. Bag holders, retail bag holders are. I had so much hate from AMC bag holders when I'm like, never getting, you're holding bags at $30, $35. Cut your losses, average down or cut your losses, because it's never going back to $35. I was looking a bit of a fool when it went up to 32 a couple of few weeks back, but it didn't go to 35. I wasn't a total fool. It was a massive pump and dump. It came back down again, and that's just it. If you're not taking profits, this whole hodl mentality, it's okay if you dollar cost out. If you've got long-term investments in a good quality S&P 500 company, you hodl for life. IBM, Amazon, those kind of quality, robust companies that are not going to go out of business or be acquired, then yeah, hodl for life. But you don't do it on a $8, $10, $12 stock. Don't care how much it goes up. You take profits. Yeah. Love you long time. $8. That's what this one's saying. Get past this these couple of sellers at 8 or 7, and which we should do. We should just move up then. Bit of a seller at 8.10, but not a lot. Looking for another move up with Revlon. Might be, yeah, I think you could be right there, Robertson. $10 is a reasonable target today on this. I believe. Thinking if we can get to 820 here, I can take some profit off this particular move. Hey Brian, how you doing? Any relation to Brittany? Brittany, bitch. Sure you get that all the time. Oh, there we go. There we go. Make some profit. A bit more. Back in green. Back in the green. Good. What are you looking at, President? You're looking at Revlon. This is the Revlon stock. So, you know, the makeup giant. They filed for bankruptcy a couple of weeks ago. And then there was rumors of a potential acquisition by an Indian cosmetics company. So the stock price has gone wild. So we're just trading Revlon. You're watching me trading the pre-market stock exchange. I'm not actually trading. Get out there. Well, that's pulling back. So we're $200 profit at the moment, which is, you know, we should have had more by now. We should be over $1,000 in profit now, but that's my own fault. Okay, well, I don't know what you're seeing on the one. Oh, that's probably because, Miguel, unless you've paid the subscription to TradingView, the TradingView is delayed data. You're probably looking at it from 5 minutes ago. This is direct market. The actual software is direct access software, so it's a direct market access. So this is as good as real time as you're going to get. This channel is about day trading, so hopefully people can learn how to day trade from me. If they can't do it from the channel, it certainly can. I'm happy to teach them, but want to make back what we actually the deficit from yesterday. So about $1,400 is what we finished. $1,400 down net after charges and the likes yesterday. So that's what we're looking for. Actually, we're looking for a bit more than that. We need we've got one more two days this week. I'm not trading Friday, so I'm going to a wedding on Friday. I can point fingers and laugh. Haha, you're getting married and I'm not. Been there, done that. Good morning, Louisiana boy. Good to see you. Guys, if everybody in the stream can just tap the screen 10 times, it just works wonder with the algorithm. Just tap the screen 10 times. That's all I'm asking. If you're in Twitch, or make sure you like the feed. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. I'm streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok right now, as I do every single day. I go live 90 minutes before the market opens, trade pre-market, and I trade for the first hour of the market for the market open. Well, I trade live for the first hour of the market open. So 50 peeps. Beep. Like that. How is this this week, month panning out? Well, this week there's only one day. Yesterday was the first day because of the Juneteenth holiday, so we kind of yesterday was a bit of a scratch day. We were 570 trade profit, but we went 10,000 down at one stage. Had to trade our way back, racking up transaction fees and commissions, etc. So we finished about 1,400 in the red after all of that. Well, not about. It was just over 1,400 in the red after all of that. So yesterday we're currently in the red on the week. Just in terms of on the month, we're almost 130 net profit on the month. So we're almost 160 gross profit on the month in terms of trade profit. So when I say 160, I mean 160,000. So we're about. In fact, I'll show you directly. Reports, detailed reports. This is my trader view reports as of first thing today. So 158,000. No, that's not right. That's since. There we go. That's right. June. Need to filter that. So pull that up. 149,000 is what we've made so far. So it's our second best trading month ever. So we're not too far off. Another 20,000, and we'll probably have our best month ever. We've got a week left to do it. So we're not having a bad month by any stretch of the imagination.
Do you actually know what?
Where's my dashboard gone? There it is. So what's my strategy? Make as much money as I can. I'm a pattern breakout trader. I look for patterns in the market. I look I have stock selection. I look for patterns in the price action, and then I look for breakouts, and I trade the breakouts. That's essentially my strategy. Oh, red today, Reach. Red today. Look at the S&P500. Give it a 15-minute chart. It's gap down again. It's looking weak today. We've got Powell's going to say going to testify at 9:30 what he's going to do to combat inflation, which is probably going to tank the market as well. So outlook today, red on the that's the S&P500. The Nasdaq not looking much better. The Russell index, which is the small cap index, very similar. So they're all down. You know, a good 160 beeps at least, but Revlon's looking good, so counter trending. Well, you can it's all about stock selection, Louisiana boy. If you like I said, the market's down. It's been bearish for quite a while now. We're really bearish for the last 2 months. But we're still finding stocks to go long on. If your strategy is a long strategy and you prefer to trade long, there's always stocks counter trending. So the last 2 weeks I made over $100,000 with Aeroclean, AERC. This week, well today, well last week as well, Revlon is counter trending. Redbox has been counter trending. There's always something counter trending. So if your strategy is long, there's always something to even in a bear market, even in a downwards market, there's always something to go long on. conversely, if your strategy is short, even in a bull market, I know a lot of people that prefer to short the market and have a short strategy as their bias, and they make more money in a bull market than they do in a bear market. Oil's down today. Price of oil's down today. So if you're a commodities trader, okay, so let's see if we can get a little bit more off this. Just got on the 2-minute chart, a little bit of a breakout on this, so we're looking for 806, 815. Look for 10 cents. See if we can get 10 cents. It's quite volatile today, is Revlon. Very volatile today. It is, just so you know, it's heavily shorted. It's like nearly 38% short float today. Hola, microtrader, ¿cómo estás? We're doing, we're just trading. This is Revlon, and you can't see the ticker because it's been obscured by those two candles. But this is Revlon. We're in for 5,000 shares at the moment. Looking for the, didn't quite get the breakout. Kind of faked us out, but we held. So we're just waiting. We're looking for 815. Quite a bit of selling going on at 805. So given that I'm in 806 doesn't help, but there you go. To clear this little wall at $8. There we go. 8 off. What are you guys watching? If anything today, guys, is there? If you're a trader, what are you trading today? And if you're not a trader, why are you not a trader? Why are you not trading? What is your interest in the market? Are you interested in the market? Are you just come onto this channel because you like the pretty colours? You know, let me know in your thoughts in the chat. How'd you get on with that one? Netflix. How's Netflix doing now? I'll have a look at that in a moment. That was pretty beat up. Yeah, it's always been the pretty colours for me as well. Not very well. Well, you've come to the right channel to learn there, Scott. That's what this channel's all about. I trade live, but I also give a few snippets on how to trade. And the first thing is don't do it if you can avoid it. If all you're interested in is the money, get someone else to trade for you. There's lots of hedge funds and equity firms that will do that for you. It is risky. Trading is risky. It can be rewarding, but it is very risky. Most people lose money. Doesn't matter what instrument either. So it doesn't matter if it's Forex or futures, stocks, crypto. 95% of people lose money. Why am I different? Because I approach it with a different mindset. Most people approach the market with a gambling mindset. without a strategy, without knowing what they're doing. No problem at all, Scott. Well, donuts, like I say, you've come to the right place. Happy to I enjoy teaching. Well, enjoy educating. Well, Miguel, I enjoy watching Netflix as well. Actually, I've been binge watching Stranger Things, and I reached the last, not the last episode, but the latest episode, and it finished. I'm like, is that it? That's the worst thing about binge watching a series that they haven't released the whole series, because you binge watch it and you get to the final, like the latest episode, and you finish that, and you're like, but it's not finished. I'm used to binge watching the whole thing. I want conclusion. But Netflix has been rather beat up over the last while for sure. Add to the position for that breakout. Revlon's looking really strong today. If you're emotionally tied to your money, then trading is not for you. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. It's about forming a detachment to what money you have in the broker. Not very well, because I think we're all emotionally tied to money. The way I deal with it is, once I've deposited money in the broker, that's no longer mine. That's the fee for access to the market. Any profits I can make from that, I'll withdraw at the end of the month. But if I lose that, I've already lost it before I start. So it helps me. It doesn't combat it entirely, but it helps me deal somewhat with the emotional element of putting money at risk. Once, if I think of it as it's already gone, I've paid that as a fee to access the market, I'm less likely to be, emotionally volatile if I get caught in a bad trade. But yeah, you're right. If you get emotionally attached to money, it's difficult to trade, because if you get, and everybody has a bad trade, everybody loses money. I had a few bad trades yesterday. Everybody loses money, and that's something that I found difficult to get my head around to start off with, is that you're always going to have red days. You're always going to have days where you not trades, but days. You're going to have weeks even where you lose money, and you've got to be able to accept that is just fact. That's part of trading. Ah, come on. All right. Are we sold yet? Nearly. Typical. Come on. Oh, absolutely. Don't only trade with money you can afford to lose. Sure. If you're taking the next month's mortgage payment to the stock exchange, thinking that you're going to double it, then you can pay your mortgage and have a bit left over, you will lose it. Quite frankly, that's the casino mentality. You've got to be in it for the long term. And there's no shortcuts. Anybody that's looking for signals or alerts, there's no shortcuts in trading. If you will lose money, and trust me, I know, because I've done it. I paid for signals and alerts back in the day when I first started and lost money. Yes, you'll get a couple of good runs and you'll get a couple of good alerts that work out, but more often than not, you'll lose money, because these people selling signals and alerts, they don't know what they're doing. They're just taking the same information I take from the likes of Benzinger and saying that this is likely to go up to this level, get in at this level, and some of them, they don't even reach the entry level. So just be careful if you're thinking of doing that, thinking it's a good way to make money. It's not. You will lose money. Learn how to trade. Simple. If you learn how to trade, you can pick your own stocks. You get your own alerts. I'm not saying learn how to trade and then you can set up your own private Discord to sell signals and alerts. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is learn how to trade first. And then part of that learning how to trade is stock selection, how to pick the right stocks to trade, how to pick the right stocks that are going to move or have the truth is nobody knows what direction a stock is going to take. Even a bullish stock like Revlon today, we don't know if it's going to get up to 830 or 835 again. That's the truth. But what we can do is put the odds in our favor. We can trade it based on its behavior, based on, you know, a analysis and due diligence of the behavior of the stock. Well, if you play sports betting, the likelihood is you know what teams if you're sports betting, the chances are, and you're coming to the markets thinking it's like sports betting, the likelihood is you'll have a better chance with sports betting because you probably know more about the sports that you're betting on. Whereas you come to the market and you don't have a strategy, you don't have a methodology, you don't know what drives the market, you don't know about how price action works, you're going to lose money. It's like, okay, you're into, you know, you like cricket, so you go and bet on baseball. Really? They're not the same. You like golf, so you go and bet on rugby. Come on. Two very different sports. I don't gamble on football. I don't very rarely gamble on football. I'll put a punt on at the beginning of each year for the season, and usually just emotional punts. Usually put it on Liverpool to win the title or a number of titles or something along those lines. And only recently I've been being paid out, so I've been doing that for about 20 odd years. So, and only recently I've been getting paid out on that. Air clean, no volume. Good stuff, Penn State. Always like to hear when someone's in the green. Hey, Flossie. What's the overstroke under in football? I'm not even sure what you're on about. What's the odds? It depends on the match. Now it's the volume's died out a little bit since we got in. I'm not too content about this. I might just exit. I'm just going to get out. Yeah, just get out there. It's only a small loss, $50 loss. Just get out. Okay, so the market is pooped today. Yeah, there's not much moving today. We've got Revlon and that's it. Yes, I do read the messages. Sound of fun. You'll find that it's a little bit delayed though. So when you type that, when you get the response, will be a little bit later because there's a little bit of a delay on the feed. Ah, right. Okay. Well, they're not always 1-0, 2-0, or 1-1. If Liverpool play Manchester United, it's usually like 4-0 or 5-0. So, you know. Do I do any one-to-one at all? Yes, I do. Part of I've got a course, and as part of the course, I do mentoring as part of that. So, if you need one-to-one with that, that's where you go. I'm a Liverpool fan. Owen. Anyway, Americans and Canadians, they call it American football. They don't even, there's only one person hits it with the foot. It's not even really a ball, but I mean, there's only one person hits it with the foot, so how can it be called football? It could be called handball, but there's already a sport called handball apparently. So, but man, you're saying that, they called it football when there was already a sport called football, so they don't seem to have any problem with that. check out. Okay, I'm not sure if you've got the links there, but if you can reach me on the YouTube, you can reach me on TikTok, you can reach me on Instagram. If you go onto if you find my TikTok, there should be a link. Hang on a minute, let me just see my Twitch if. I've got in there. No, I've not got. So just message me directly, and I will respond. I'm not up to speed with the communication methods on Twitch. Well, it is a big loss, but we saw how they coped without him in January when he was at the AFCON, and we also saw how quickly Diaz settled into that role. So, you know, would I say oil at the moment? It's volatile. I won't give you financial advice, but if I was in it, I would. I was in it for depends where you got in. Depends where you got in, but I would be taking profits along the way, sure. But it's volatile at the moment, and until we get the situation with Ukraine and Russia sorted, it's going to continue to be volatile. I mean, Indonesian energy, which is an energy stock, all the energy stocks are looking like having a little bit of a move again. Hey, quarter roll. Don't worry, I'll respond to that after the stream. Sound of fun. What's my predictions? I don't do predictions because I'm not Mystic Meg. I don't have a crystal ball. What is my target? The orange and green, this is volume by price. So I've got the volume histogram, which is just based on the time frame. The volume histogram at the bottom, this is volume by price. So this tells me where people are holding bags, where the transactions are taking place. But it also tells me if it's taking place on the uptick or on the downtick. If it's in the green section of the bar, it's being bought on the uptick, and if it's on the orange section, it's being bought on the downtick. So that's what that is on the left hand side there. Been asked that a few times, Flotty, but so you're not the first one. So just consolidating sideways with Revlon. We've got this potential flat bottom here at 790. So descending wedge into a flat bottom usually breaks downwards, but I don't think that's going to be the case today. We're very surprised. Although saying that, there's potential on the 5 minute. There's potential, M shape forming as well, which is bearish. But we'll see. I think Revlon could go higher. We could get 850 today. If it gets to 850, then it could pass $9. We'll see. If it has a similar bullish run as it did yesterday, there's no reason why it can't get up to $9, $9.50 even. It went up from, in pre-market, it went up from $6 to almost $8.50. So it's looking bullish at the moment. Let's see what happens when the volume comes in 40 minutes. Yes, I would. The Sound of Fun. It's the one in my bio. So I don't know what. Let me just have a look at my bio on Twitch. Okay, well you're already subscribed to the to YouTube, so go and check out the YouTube video, the YouTube live that's going at the moment, Sound of Fun, and check out the description on that YouTube live. The first link in that description is everything that you need. Oh, fair enough. The Umbrella Academy's season 3 is out. Oh, I'll get rid of all these. Ah, come on. That's just irritating. Okay. Alistair, I thought you were flying to the US. What lunch break is that, Snooze? At school? I thought you'd be finished. Ah, waiting in the lounge. Revlon. Missed that break. Is he hosting the addressing the chat? Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can see more of the action. Okay. You can't. You're addicted. You're addicted to my face, Alistair. That's what it is. It's not the trading or the action. It's my face. Are you registered on the course there, Flossie? If you are, just drop me an email with your email address that you're registered on, and I'll make sure it. Yeah. So I don't know what your name is. So just ping me a message either directly in the course or and I'll take a look at the issue. I'll make sure that you can get access to it. So, what if you've not? All right, okay, Alistair too. Okay, let me just jump into that one and find out what's going on there for you, whilst I'm waiting for this to break out. Progress. All right, but so I'll just mark that complete for you because it's saying it's incomplete. So Alistair, you should check that out now, Flossie. You should be fine. Yeah, it is a slow market today. There's not a lot moving at all. I mean, we've got Revlon. It's really it's a good and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because there's not a lot of choice in terms of stocks to trade. There's not a lot moving, but it's a good thing because it means that every retail trader is going to be watching Revlon. So when it makes a move, the breakouts are going to be more reliable because there's nothing else for them to trade. So the volume on Revlon is going to be through the roof today. It's already 14.5 million, but it's going to be through the roof today. When the bell rings, I've actually put the pre-market highs on here right now. So when the bell rings, you see this doing a quick dip and rip. Levels. How do I find my stocks? Benzinga. So what you're seeing here is Benzinga. This is Benzinga. It's a service that provides stock information, stock market information, so you can get the stocks. These are scanners. You can find the stocks that are moving, how much they're moving by, why they're moving, on what volume, what the catalyst is. All of that stuff, all at the fingertips on different time frames. I get why is this not? There we go. All on different time frames. I've got alerts, I've got news, I've got calendars, so like IPO and earnings calendars, all that kind of stuff. Really, really good product, and I recommend it wholeheartedly. Yeah, it's moved up from $6 pre-market to, you know, $8.39. Yes, I'm familiar with Trading 212, the supposedly exclusive trading club. The reason for that is they've always got a watch list. I think they do that. They do that on purpose, make them sound like. I'll take a look at Zila for you. Oh, it's 20 cents. So we're up quite a bit today, 46%. So it's currently at 20 cents, pulling back from a high of 21. So good volume. I don't trade these literal penny stocks myself. Plus it's 8:30. The volume's just flooded into Zila. What do I think of Aeroclean? Well, it's been good for me. So Aeroclean, right now there's no trades. Aeroclean, I've taken about $120,000, $130,000 out of Aeroclean over the last 2 weeks. It's the most profitable stock for me ever. I've had 2 days where I've not made money with it over the last 2 weeks. Well, 2.5 weeks. So, do I like Aeroclean? Yes. Am I trading it today? Not on this volume. 44,000 shares traded. It's just not. There's no interest. So we might get some volume after the bell. We will get some volume after the bell, but it's whether we get enough volume to make it relevant, and I'm not sure we will with Aeroclean. I think Aeroclean's done for now. It ran up on one particular catalyst for 2 weeks. So at the moment, not to say that from a gap and go point of view, there's only really Revlon. It's looking good. We've got Codex DNA, but I'm not sold on that one. So Codex DNA is DNA. This one, it gapped up and it's pretty much lost all of its gains. So it went up to like 430, 426. Went up to 426 and it's lost most of its gains, so it's down at 252. I'm not convinced with that one at all. That's the second top gapper at the moment, second top mover pre-market. which speaks volumes about how quiet a day it is today. I think a lot of people are probably waiting for Powell to open his mouth at 9:30 as the bell rings. So just be careful. I'm looking for exit, and there's always exit signals. How do I know when to sell when I'm in? There's exit signals. You can't always tell, but there's always indicators to say what the price action is about to do. And sometimes the indicators are wrong. More often than not, they're right. So you look for exit indicators, and more often than not, if you don't get an exit indicator and you're in a pullback. If it pulls back too far, you get stopped out. So the market tells you when to get out. You've got to be disciplined with your stops as well. So okay, no problem, Alistair. So what you're saying is you want me to put the money up, you want me to trade it and give you 49% of the profits. That sounds like a good deal for me. No, the problem with Zila is not the 400+ million float. The problem with Zila is it's a 20-cent stock. That's the problem with Zila. CNVY. I'm not seeing any movement on CNVY. It's not hitting my scanners, but it might be filtered out. So let's watch. I'll put this on the SPY, on the Nasdaq for now. On the 15-minute. There you go. Right, let's see. Not sure why that's not working. I have to refresh my Benzinga, I think. Just fixing my scanners. See what happens. I think Benzinga refreshed the scanners because there was something wrong with them, so I'm going to have to fix them. Just okay, that's one. Right, and let's have a quick look at what you were asking for. So you were asking for Revlon to 10 million. Yeah, probably. Mullen Motors, Josiah. Who was asking for something? Must have missed it. Yeah, a lot of those S&P 500s are. I've got 4 of them, and they're not exactly in the green, shall we say? Okay, let me redo this one. Just trying to fix my scanner. Just bear with me a second. I'll be back at it in just a moment. If any of you having issues with Benzinga, just log back in and refresh your scanners. Should be fine there. Yesterday, Paul, well, we went 10,000 down at one stage, and then we clawed that back on Revlon as it made its move up across the rest of the day, and we finished. It was kind of almost a break-even day. We were 570 in profit on the day, and so after transaction fees, we were a little bit red yesterday, but yeah, it wasn't a bad day. It just wasn't a good one. Had better days, shall we say. I've had better days in this last week. Sure.